Hello,
Hi
everybody. This is Gina and Kerrie. I am joined by my sister today. We are collaborating on prompt number 15, which is called Mood.
Mood.
So, what we're working on is a piece of cardboard, and we're putting down a layer of white acrylic paint.
And then I got a chance finally to finish it up. Look at my smooth strokes.
So, when we started this, we weren't really sure what we were going to do, but I decided to just start by painting it white, and that somehow got our juices flowing. And then Kerrie decided to do several moods instead of just one. So I suggested that we draw 4 areas and we put 4 different moods down.
As you will look on, you'll see that it develops. And you'll see what the different moods are.
Here we're discussing what to do, where to put what, and what moods to use actually. So I've started on happy, and I'm trying to use happy colors, but I'm using what I have.
And I was asking, what should I do in the meantime? Oh, there's my hand. I decided to start.
Can't get the bottle open because it's still sealed.
Fun times.
So she's using a different color. And she's going with purple. We're using all acrylic paints. I'm moving on to sad, which is next to
Happy.
Oh, I forgot to shake it up. It came out a bit watery, so just wipe it up and go again. So right now we are all just putting down the backgrounds for the different moods.
As we still kind of try to figure out how to develop each area.
Yeah. Now I am putting down a darker gray over the light gray because I found the light gray was too light. I didn't realize it was so light. And it's supposed to be sad.
So we want it to be evident that it is sad. And my burgundy, is looking pretty good with my purple. But then,
Just getting rid of the excess paint, which as usual can be used for another project. So I'm actually putting the light gray over the dark gray. Oh, interesting.
and I decided to lighten my burgundy.
You're doing angry.
Yes, I'm doing angry. So far we have happy, sad, and angry.
And down in that corner where I put the blue, I'm doing confused. I had no idea what colors to use for confused.
But then we could use any color for confused.
Because it's confusing.
Yeah, exactly. Confusing was fun though, as you will see as we go along.
It was very interesting.
Note to all, I only did 1 square thus far.
Trying to figure out what to do. Again, I forgot to shake it up. And now we have color. And I'm using a dry brush and just doing swirls. Because to me,
Confusing.
that's what confusing was.
It's not too cliche, but
Yeah, I don't know what other design to put.
so we're drying. That's my job for the day. I dried.
And then trying to figure out what else to put to make it happy and sad and angry and confusing.
So we pulled out the stencils.
Still trying to figure out exactly what to do and what to use. So I'm going to use my homemade
Just
paste. My homemade paste.
and she was trying to show me how to do it
Yeah, how to hold a spatula.
and drag it across to make sure that the pattern is.
So I made this paste a while ago, and I was hoping to put it in a container that was
Airtight.
but apparently it was not very airtight, and it is very rubbery now, much to my shock, extreme shock and disappointment.
But we did laugh about it after a while, after she got over the horror.
Well, I tried very hard to spread it. It's like my daughter played with it after and said it was like Play-Doh. She had a lot of fun with it actually. But yeah, I still try to scrape it on. And see, it's quite rubbery. But it stuck. So we used it. Yay! I have to make another batch.
And then I decided, let's press it down. So it was sticking up just a bit much, so press. Press again. Press.
Yeah. She really wanted it to be stuck, which is cool. So now we're going on to happy. Butterflies make some people happy.
Yeah.
So she's gonna apply the paint through the stencil using a cheap makeup sponge.
And I think she looked away for a second because
Yeah, I was doing something else and I let her do that.
yeah, she had a lot of faith, but then she was like, no, not like that. Wipe.
Because we couldn't make out they were butterflies.
Let's start over.
That's okay. That could be fixed. She was leaving too much paint on the sponge. So that's fine.
But I'm learning and it was really fun.
Yeah, it's the first time we did a...
Piece together.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually asked to do something with her, so I'm really happy that we finally got to do something.
Mm-hmm. It was nice.
And she showed me the technique and I paid attention.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out if to do more or if to leave it or if to use other colors.
Very collaborative.
So we decided on blue.
Like, yeah, dab. Lightly, not like the first time. I'm the queen of dabbing now.
Ta-da! But those could be fixed too.
Yes, as you will see.
Most things are fixable.
Which I learned throughout this process.
Yeah. Now we're still having a discussion, trying to figure out what's our next step.
How do we develop further?
So she's gonna work on angry, and we couldn't decide what would look angry.
So I started off small. I was a little angry.
Yeah.
Like here, like there, you mean? Like that.
Yeah, we had a discussion, and I was saying when you're angry, you see red, and you're just so angry, you just. So that's how those dots came about. But she's being very gentle about it.
I didn't want my true anger to come through.
Very proper.
Yes.
And I'm working on sad. And while I was working on it, I remembered sad is blue. So that's how come I'm using the blue. But I found it was too blue, so I just kind of wiped it off. And I liked how it looked. So I just kept adding and taking away, and I like that look.
Yeah, it has a kind of dreary sort of look. Which dreary and sadness usually kind of go together.
Yeah. Sad but pretty.
Pretty sad. Okay.
Yeah.
And well, anger is developing slowly but surely. And it is like anger. Anger develops. It starts off small, you try to fight it, but then it escalates.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes people go from 0 to 100.
Well, my anger is very slow. Slow to anger.
Slow building.
Yes.
Yes. Thank God.
We need more people like me in the world. I'm kidding. I think we're still collaborating. Where do we go from here?
Oh yeah, I found her anger was a bit
Too small.
small. So I was like, come on, you're angry.
I
Put
think
some more.
I angered her into making my anger bigger.
No. And I think that blue represented sometimes you might be angry, but you still have some.
Other emotion
Yeah.
coming through. So I think anger is mixed with sadness sometimes and confusion and
Yeah.
So
And
that
it's not all black.
Yeah.
So that's why, just have some highlights in between. And Kerrie's still deciding, what should I add still? I decided to add some drips. I was so excited. I was like, oh, I'm going to add some drips. It's sadness. Yay!
I
like
was
doing
really
drips.
excited for it as well. I couldn't wait.
And then it was dripping kind of slow.
So we started to blow.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this is a bit slow. So I'm trying to help it go down faster.
Yeah. It was sort of kind of anticlimactic.
Yeah, boy. Oh, and then Kerrie said sometimes, as she had said earlier, sometimes when you're angry, you have some sadness in there too. So I extended the drips on her side. Just a little bit.
Because they kind of the lines blew between the emotions.
Yeah, sometimes. And then it started to drip too fast. So I just make it
We had to slow it down.
Yeah. Stop that from, because we don't want that to go over into happy.
Nope. Which is still developing, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Right, so now we're going to fix those lovely butterflies.
Fix is the word we want to use. Highlight, adjust,
edit.
just make it better. Ameliorate.
Improve.
Yes.
So, same stencils, we just using it differently. So we're tracing out the stencil now.
So that it could be identifiable butterflies.
For the finer spaces, we used a smaller pen
Yeah.
with a smaller tip, I should say.
Yeah, it's not a smaller pen, is it?
Yeah.
Same size.
And then we're trying to decide where else. Alright, we're fitting it exactly over it.
I was still kind of worried about it, to be honest.
I don't know why. I knew they would be fine.
Yeah. That's what seasoned artists know. But
Aww.
first timers like me, we like, what?
I felt it was looking a bit scant. It needed something else, another one, a big one. So she added that. Pretty.
Did we move on to confused here?
I think so. I think the white was too white for me.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm using another dry brush again and just doing some circles over it. But trying not to cover all at the same time.
Yeah, this was.
And here I think we were still trying to decide what to do next.
It was very collaborative. So we're stenciling again.
Oh, I was adding some more circles, random circles in pen, ballpoint pen to just add some more confusion to the confused mood part of the board.
Just like you just got confused with the word ballpoint pen.
I know.
Ballpoint pen. And I did as well.
Yeah. So here now, I found Happy was looking very scant still, so I decided to add some flowers. And I'm using pink because it's Happy. I didn't find any of the other colors would have gone well with it, so I just used pink. And it's actually the first time I'm using this type of paint. I will put it in the description below. I can't remember the name of it right now. But yeah, it's okay. It's not too bad. It's kind of see-through. It's not as thick as I thought it was. But I'm kind of liking how it's coming out.
Yeah. Yes, our moods are coming together. Piece by piece.
So we're almost done. And what happened is the phone stopped taping and we added a face because Kerrie decided that we all feel these moods. So we put a face over all the moods. We drew it and we used the same colors on each of the moods to just highlight the face. And that's the result.
Yes. I love it. I really, really do. At first I was a bit worried, but I think we all love it.
Yeah. It turned out really, really well.
Yes.
I am pleased. I'm very happy. And it was fantastic working with Kerrie.
The non-artist. Hello. But with the great ideas.
Anybody could paint.
That's what it shows. And that's why I wanted to do it.
Can create.
Yes.
So thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.